Hello people, Newbies back again. And this week I'm excited. We've made some progress and I'm really liking what's come out. So today's you're gonna like. At least I like it. I hope you do. Anyway, first of all, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please do by hitting that little where did my finger go? There it is. It's hard for me to tell where I am. There we go. Little button right there, or anyway. Just hit that little red button and you're subscribed, and subscribing doesn't cost you anything. It just tells YouTube that you like what I'm doing. Anyway, so, and comments. Thanks for all the comments, people. I really appreciate them. And so far, I've been able to respond, I think, to all of them. But keep them coming. So today, first thing that I want to talk about is what's going on up at the top of the mountain. And at the top of the mountain, I've gotten a rough end of the road. And, excuse me. Sorry about that. You may not have been aware, but I just went and got a drink of water. My voice is, I don't know. We've got a lot of air pollution. Actually, I think it's from wildfires in Canada or somewhere, and the air quality is just terrible, and it's getting to my throat. At least that's my excuse. So anyway, what I started to say was up in the mountain, I've roughed in the road behind the sawmill, and I've also been considering what to do. I've had some people comment about the monastery seems to be overly large for being up on the mountain. And well, here's the thing. If the monastery's not there, that area where the monastery is flat. And if the monastery's not there, I think I have to do something with the terrain to make that look like a mountain area up there. High up on a mountain like that, I don't think you would see a flat area, and I don't want to do that. So my solution is to put the monastery back up there. So those of you that thought the monastery was out of scale and didn't look good there, sorry, I've decided I think it's going to be there. So here's where we are. Up here in the mountain area, you see I've finished here. Let me move this out of here. You see I cut in this area here. I've cut that down. I'm going to have a parking lot, which will be basically in this area right here, so trucks and stuff can get to that storage area there. But the road is going to come along here, and then it's going to turn down into that parking lot and then go up across the bridge. Of course, this is just a preliminary work to get that accomplished. And then, of course, the road is going to come around here and then down. Over here, you see, once again, I modified my plan. I cut out, I've actually brought the slope even farther down. So now this is going to cut down through here. And so we're going to get to this level right about the end of this. So that's going to reduce that slope. And I glued that, but it doesn't seem like it glued down well. So I have to re-glue that. But anyway, so that's what's going on here. Getting to a final grading for the roads in here. Making some progress. Okay, the other thing, and even more exciting, is we have a paving contractor. We hired the paving contractor to come in and pave the streets, and he did it. Me, I'm the paving contractor. And what I did was sanded that drywall compound and painted it with a dark gray flat paint. I think it looks pretty good. Take a look. Hired a paving contractor to come in and pave the roads. Well, not really. As I said, I plan to use drywall compound, which I did. I cut out the roads, put drywall compound in the cutout areas. Actually, about 3 different coats of drywall compound, and then I covered up most everything, as you see here, because of dust. And so my procedure was, when I was sanding, first of all, I used 60 grit sandpaper on a sanding block, and I had the sanding block with the sandpaper in one hand and the nozzle of my chop vac in the other hand to try to control the dust, and it seemed to work out okay. Now the thing about this is that in sanding this, I decided, and I think I was right, to sand it very lightly, because really all I wanted to do was knock off the high spots and level it out, so to speak. And it still remains to be seen. And then after I did that, of course, I masked it off and then painted it with, actually I used a dark gray primer. I just finished doing it, so we'll see how that turns out in terms of if it looks like asphalt streets or not. I think it's going to be pretty close. And then, you know, I'll figure out how I'm going to stripe it. I'm thinking maybe with a felt tip or some type of ink pencil that I can run along a straight edge. But we'll get there. But anyway, so that's where we are with that. Yeah, I just couldn't resist seeing those streets done. I just had to pull the buildings back out, put buildings down, and just see what it's going to look like. And yeah, I still need to do, you know, sidewalks, and I've got, you know, behind City Hall there in that little triangular block area, that's going to be an alley, and there's going to be parking area back in there. Also doing some angle parking on the side street that runs along the edge, and going to have some parking in front of that little strip mall on the far east end of town. But anyway, so here's what I did. What do you think of this? I still haven't painted the lines on the roads, but I'll probably experiment with that a little bit tomorrow. I think I'm going to use an acrylic pen to do that. But I just could not resist putting buildings back on and even putting some traffic on in the main area here to see what it was going to look like. And you see, we also went over into the station area. Let me go up just a little bit and then try to zoom in. There we go. And come on, camera, focus. And I got a little construction scene there on the incline, or the decline actually, down to the train station. You see there's going to be a parking lot on this side, and also a little bit of parking area over on the other side of the train station too. And I'm not real sure exactly where yet, but there's going to be a crossing over to that industrial building and to the power plant there somewhere. But that's kind of what we got. Here you see the bridge area coming in from, basically from the north, where the road comes off the lane, or off the layout. And you see over here we have a couple of industrial buildings And that road, that road may just end going off the layout there. I don't know. I haven't decided yet exactly what I'm going to do with that as it goes past the casket company there. But you see there behind what's going to be the hospital, I've got a couple of ambulances that I need to paint to look like ambulances. But those are 3D printed ambulances, pretty cheap off of Amazon. And yeah, it's going to take a little effort to paint them, but I think we'll get that done. See the little tow truck going into what's going to be the gas station there, on across the downtown area, all the way to the apartment complex on the other side of town there. And you see over here, you see the school, the church in the background, and of course that little Shell station over there. I think it's coming together real nice. I'm really excited about it. I think it's going to look good. I'm hoping to be able to paint the lines on the roads and make them look somewhat decent, and we'll see how that works out. From over here you can see the fire station there on the back street, then the back side of the bus station, and again that little apartment complex or townhomes, the back of the church and the school, and another angle of the power plant. As we angle down a little bit, you can see the construction equipment there on the road down to the train station and the train station itself. Now, isn't that fun? I really like it. You know, you've been with me the whole trip have realized or are aware of how I just couldn't figure out how I was going to make that city area, the downtown area, look right. Well, I think I've done it. I think it is fabulous. I am really pleased. And I think it's come together real good. I'm liking it a lot. And yeah, so the next day or so, I want to get those street lines painted. I'm also considering traffic signals. You know, those intersections. There's especially that main intersection right in the middle of downtown, and the one on the far west side, that right before the bridge and for the roads that go off and down to the train station. I think those need traffic signals, and so I really hadn't given a lot of thought to that, but so that's in the works right now. I'm trying to figure what to do about that, and I might even try to see about putting some LEDs in those traffic signals and see if I can't make them light up. We'll see. Other thing, the painting the lines and stuff like that, I'd hope to have that at least started. I'm going to experiment with a little bit of acrylic, see if that works. And my plan is to just have I think I'll just have a single yellow line going down the center of the streets, and then I'm going to paint white for parking places and things like that. So I'll experiment a little bit. I'm not sure exactly how that's going to turn out, but that's in the next day or so. So maybe in the next, in the next video, I hope that you'll see what we've done there. Along with not being able to resist putting the buildings out, I couldn't resist at least running a train or two. So with what I've been doing, the track is really dirty, and so I had to spend some time cleaning. I really need to do a thorough cleaning job of the track all over, but just to be able to run a train or two, I thought I'll just clean the main line. So I cleaned the main line and put a train on it. Just a little one. Still using that B unit and just a few cars, but it's running. Looks good, I think. Take a look. Well, that's it for today. As always, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. And thanks for commenting. And, in the next videos, I'm expecting to have lines painted on the streets. I'm expecting to have the roads finished coming down the mountain, or at least more toward finishing them. It's quite a process to do those roads because I have to do the drywall compound in stages and wait for it to dry, but hopefully I'll have be farther along on that in the next video. So that's where I'm expecting to be, and we'll see what's going to happen.